Hello everyone, welcome to Personal Mastery TV. I'm your host, Master Brett Lechtenberg. This is the exclusive webcast for Personal Mastery Martial Arts in our I Love Kickboxing Sandy location. We're going to go over weekly the things that your instructors are going to be teaching you in class, the concepts that they're going to be teaching you in class, and give you more reference material. So if you miss something in class, you've got a video backup so that you can go back and you can take these things, take notes, use them as you please in your training. So each week, you're going to be able to find us on our YouTube channel, our Facebook channel, playing in our lobby, etc. So take advantage of these materials. We're going to be covering martial arts techniques, fitness concepts, other martial arts concepts, and different things to help improve your training. So enjoy the video, and we'll see you in class. All right, let's go ahead and get started on this week's video. This week, right off the bat, our fitness concept is about trusting your intuition. We have given you a number of tips over the last several weeks, from how much water to drink, how to determine your calories, etc. It's time for you to kind of take inventory of that, if you will, and do a body check and realize, am I getting where I need to be? Do I need to make some adjustments? You need to trust your intuition here a little bit. Are you really sore? Do you feel like you're not getting enough of a workout? Are you getting too many calories? Is the scale not going down? Things like that. So it's time to trust your intuition and don't be afraid to make changes. However, when you make a change, only make one change at a time, right? If you all of a sudden get in and change how much water you're drinking, how many calories you're eating, and then cut back on the number of workouts that you're doing, you may not be able to figure out and you see a change, you may not be able to figure out what caused the change. So trust your intuition. If you need to make some changes, make one change at a time, adjust your calories, adjust your water, whatever you think it might be, and track the results. All right? Track the results. You should be writing things down and keeping good track of your goals. All right? So that's our fitness concept, is trust your intuition, make adjustments where needed, track the results. Now, our martial arts concept, we're going to be working a lot more on knees and elbows, using those on the bags in our classrooms with our partners, etc. And I wanted to go over a few things to help you reduce the chance of being injured or diminishing the amount of the ability to get a great workout. Now, most people, when they hit the bag, especially with knees and elbows, they hit the bags in such a way that they scrape themselves up, and it makes it very uncomfortable for them to train. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. I've got a bag here. Now, a lot of time, what happens to people when they're training, they'll go to hit the bag with, say, a forward elbow or a front elbow, and they skim off the bag, and they think that's a good elbow technique. And then 10 techniques in, they can't figure out why the skin's rubbing off their elbows. Right? Just like if they do a knee technique and they do something like this, especially if you're working out in a kickboxing class or something along those lines, and you don't have any pants on, you've got shorts on, and they wonder why their knees and elbows are scraped up. When you make contact with the bag, you need to hit through the target, actually be able to move the bag, not skim off the target. Same with your knees. Don't skim up the target, knee through the target. Move that bag. All right? So, same thing happens when people kick. A lot of times they'll be practicing their roundhouse kick, and you can tell right away if you're practicing your roundhouse kick incorrectly, if the skin's coming off the top of your foot or that front knuckle, first knuckle on your big toe really hurts. You're hitting at an angle with that one knuckle, with that one piece of your foot, and it's causing you a lot of pain. A roundhouse kick is not designed to hit like that. You should be hitting with the entire top of your foot. Or if you're working on hitting with your shin, you should be hitting with your whole shin, the shin bone, and turning that over. Not kicking at an angle. That's totally different type of training. That's not what we're working on when we're working on the bags. Okay, so important. Make contact through your target, through that with an elbow, through it with a knee, move the bag, don't skim off of it. And that will save you a lot of uncomfortableness, if that's a word, discomfort when you're training. All right, so think about that. If you notice those things, again, trust your intuition. Scraping that skin off my elbow or off my forearm, I must not be making good contact. And usually it's a matter of getting a little bit closer to the bag than you think you're comfortable with. People want to stand back almost in punching range and then try and hit, or back in kicking range and then try and hit. That doesn't work very well. So you got to be aware of that. Okay? So now our fitness drill for the week is focusing back on the core this week, and it's our walkout, all right, our hand walkout. Really good for developing a tight core. And in class, we're going to do a lot of pyramiding with this. So if you're working out at home doing something, that might be a good thing for you to do as well. When you do a walkout, you got to make sure you follow those fitness concepts that we've talked about in weeks past. Spinal alignment, shoulder pack, all those things. So walkout is simply starts out like a push-up, and then you're going to walk your hands out in front of you as far as you can, and then walk them back. Again, tight core, tight glutes. From here, I start in a basic push-up position. Elbows in, good shoulder pack, spinal alignment. Walk my hands out. Hold for however long. Walk back in. And you can do this in sets. Always under good control. You don't want to jeopardize your lower back, shoulders, etc. If you use good technique, if you follow the guidelines that we've talked about, your exercise should be really good, really focused on your glutes, on your abs, and you should clench your glutes to help protect your lower back. So it will help your glutes. Now, our nutrition tip for the week is really to understand how much your body needs to eat. And we've talked about how to pick your calories and get yourself a baseline again. But a lot of people I found out this week don't know how many calories are in a pound of fat or how much a carb has, etc. So this week we're talking about a pound of fat. Every pound of fat on your body has the equivalent of 3,500 calories. That's 3,500 calories in every pound of body fat that you have on your body. If you've got 10 pounds of body fat, 35,000 calories stored up just sitting there. Now, in order for you to lose weight, remember, lose body fat, you have to put your body in a deficit, as we've talked about in the past. And you have plenty of calories for your body to draw off of if you do it correctly. All right, so if your body needs 1,000 calories a day just to kind of run and not cause you problems, and you might burn 2,000 calories a day in your average day, a good thing to do might be to do 1,200, 1,500 calories. That gives you a 500 calorie deficit for the day. Over a week, that's 3,500 calories your body has to produce. It will draw from fat, and all of a sudden you've lost a pound of body fat. Okay, so that's kind of how you need to think about it. Every pound of fat has 3,500 stored up calories that your body can use if you teach it how and you've been following our principles. All right, that concludes our video for today. Well, remember, martial arts is just like life. You get out what you put in, so work hard and we'll see you in class.